Jim, did you have a conspiracy corner that you wanted to do?
I don't. There's just been more occurrences of people blaming things
Wait,
on.
no hat?
No, there's been more occurrences of people blaming things on Russia and kind of signaling that they're ready to already, if they were to have trouble going against Trump, to be blaming Russia. There's already this, so they continue to make the world a more dangerous place by driving up problems with another nuclear power because of their own political issues. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if people are going to buy that. I mean, I think the people who watch CNN, will buy
Right.
that, but it's fewer and fewer people, and they're older, people watching
Yes.
that.
So there was specifically Susan Rice talking to Wolf Blitzer on like CNN, and then there were other cases. I've heard a few things around like, well, Trump's already doing this and doing that, and working with the Russians, and it's like,
right.
So yeah,
I don't
it's
see it
pretty
resonating though on a popular level, but yeah, I mean, I think they're going to try to push that narrative again because
I think they've cried wolf. They've cried wolf too many times.
Right.
That's the thing. It's people become desensitized to these ideas, and it seems like every single time that they have a big bad wolf, they just throw the Russia on it.
I mean, even Trump, Trump
Russia
acting
hate.
like a dictator. First of all, I mean, they already impeached the guy, right? And then now he does something that's really impeachable, but people are just desensitized to it. And they're saying like, well, the problem, I mean, Trump's just, here for a moment, he'll be gone. It's really about this whole attitude of the police and everything. And we have this disparity of wealth and power and everything like that. It's really not about Trump. And I don't think people are buying it, that it's just a matter of getting rid of Trump and then it's back to normal, which is, Joe Biden. But I don't think people fall for that.
Well, I mean,
much.
kind of going with the conspiracy thing. Now the whole conspiracy is that this is a whole big, like all the riots and stuff. It's just a whole big hoax to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Against Trump, right?
And that's one thing Susan Rice said was that the Russians have always tried to use the black community as a conduit to.
I mean,
they basically.
She sounded like J. Edgar Hoover. I mean, in the '60s, because like J. Edgar Hoover said, the communists were behind the civil rights movement, and yes, they were. They supported civil rights. The Communist Party USA supported civil rights. So what?
But they're talking about specifically Russians being involved in some of the violence at protests now in order to try to drive up disunity in the United States and among its people, So
show me the
which that's what they've been saying about RT for the longest, right?
That was
they're
from
whole
Russia,
argument against RT is that they're just spinning this narrative so that they can create dissent, amongst the American populace, which is just like, you are, first of all, you're diminishing what is actually going on. People actually have issues, they have grievances. And you're just diminishing them to, you're just being coerced by some sort of meme or
well,
you don't actually have an opinion. It's just all based off of what you saw on RT.
RT is exposing the problem, so RT is at fault, right? I mean,
exactly.
It's like the Hillary emails.
It's like the whole thing with Julian Assange, how they all think that Julian Assange is this devil, but in actuality, it's like, why you're killing the messenger instead of what the actual message is. No one has ever said that what he said was false.
right here, people, and I do worry. Daisy, you're saying that people, they don't believe that stuff anymore like that, but it sticks with people. Their prejudices stick with people. People still have a negative feeling about Tulsi. They don't know why now, but it's all was set in place by all that Russia. She's a Russian agent crap, right? And
now she's good because Neera Tanden said thank you, right?
Really?
Oh yeah, remember?
Well, because she endorsed Biden.
When she endorsed Joe Biden,
that one thing,
Tanden came out and said thanks for doing your duty or some.
They still slam her in less conspicuous ways by basically she's always excluded.
She's ostracized pretty much.
Well, just the fact that whenever she introduces any sort of legislation, it doesn't get any legs because of the fact that it's her. And I'm sure that's why she's actually stayed away from a lot of things, because she just thinks like as soon as my name is attached to it, there's going to be
Right.
some sort of stigma.
Oh, and there was some recent stuff that she put out there saying like, stay tuned, I've got something coming up big kind of thing. So there is
Right.
kind of a something happening supposedly with her.
I wonder what that. I didn't listen to that. Is there any hint of what that would be?
Well, I saw speculation that they thought it was like a gig on Fox or something like that. I mean, that's what
Oh.
people are saying. Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
Jesus.
It's like,
but that's
really?
what they've been.
But,
That's what they've been rumoring, is that
yeah,
that's the reason why she was doing all these things was because she wanted to get a spot on Fox.
I thought she specifically said something that I wasn't going to completely discount it, because she said something about a platform or something.
Well, she does have her podcast, but I haven't seen her put out any episodes recently.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll know by next week. Maybe we'll know what that was all about and have something to talk about.
Yeah.